A surprising turn of events on 90 Day Fiancé has cast member Kenny Niedermeyer reacting strongly to a controversial comment made by Jasmine Pineda's new partner, Matt Branis, during the Tell-All special. Matt, who was introduced to fans during Season 2 of 90 Day, The Last Resort, entered the picture as Jasmine's gym friend and potential third partner in an open marriage with Gino Palazzolo. While Gino hesitantly agreed to the arrangement, the couple's fragile relationship collapsed just 2 months after their recommitment ceremony. Jasmine has since revealed she is pregnant with Matt's child, a revelation that shocked both fans and fellow cast members. The fallout from the tell-all has divided the 90 Day Fiancé community. While some viewers sympathize with Jasmine's pursuit of happiness, others believe Gino was unfairly treated. Notably, franchise veteran Kenny Niedermeyer posted an Instagram story throwing shade at Matt for calling Gino a senior citizen. Posing thoughtfully in a selfie, Kenny wrote, "Did Matt call Gino a senior citizen as a put-down?" He added, "Them's fightin' words." Clearly, Kenny is among the few who see Gino as the victim in this tangled love triangle. Jasmine and Gino's 18-year age gap was never a major issue between them, despite similar disparities being a recurring theme on the show. Matt's ageist jab felt unnecessary and disrespectful, especially considering the emotional weight of the situation. Kenny, widely regarded as one of the most level-headed personalities in the 90 Day Fiancé franchise, continues to enjoy widespread support for his level-headedness and honesty. His defense of Gino may offer some comfort to the Michigan native, who has increasingly been portrayed as the villain. The Jasmine Gino saga began in before the 90 Day Season 5, where the couple met online during the COVID-19 pandemic, originally connecting on a sugar baby website, a fact they initially concealed. Gino flew to Panama to meet Jasmine in person. Though their chemistry was evident, their relationship was fraught with conflict. By Season 6, Gino proposed, and Jasmine eventually moved to the U.S. on a K-1 visa. The couple wed in June 2023, despite red flags. Their participation in The Last Resort Season 2 confirmed what many viewers suspected: their relationship was a ticking time bomb. During therapy sessions on The Last Resort, therapist Reba Corin Thomas introduced the idea of an open marriage, which she believed could help Jasmine feel empowered. Jasmine eagerly latched onto the idea and proposed involving Matt as their third partner. Gino was visibly distressed but reluctantly agreed to avoid breaking up. Unbeknownst to him, Jasmine had already been developing a flirtatious connection with Matt. Behind Gino's back, Jasmine called Matt in a giddy and inappropriate manner with fellow castmates Stacy Silva and Julia Trapkina present. The real bombshell dropped at the tell-all, where Jasmine appeared pregnant with Matt's child. Her bold, unapologetic attitude shocked viewers, especially knowing how much Gino had wanted a baby with her. Jasmine had previously taken birth control in secret and expressed fears about getting pregnant again. For her to proudly announce her pregnancy with another man's child while still legally married to Gino revealed a deeply troubling dynamic. It's clear to many that Jasmine crossed emotional and ethical lines, particularly as she forced Gino into the open marriage by issuing an ultimatum. Despite their separation, Jasmine and Gino remain married. As her K-1 visa sponsor, Gino is financially responsible for Jasmine for up to 10 years, regardless of divorce. However, he bears no financial responsibility for Jasmine's baby, Matilda, since he is not the biological father. Jasmine, who has lived in America for over 2 years and received her green card more than a year ago, is legally allowed to work. Yet, she continues to rely heavily on income from Cameo, OnlyFans, her vegan protein brand, and the 90 Day Fiancé franchise. Since their relationship began, Gino has covered Jasmine's expenses, her luxury apartment in Panama, cosmetic procedures, and her cost of living in the U.S. It remains unclear whether Matt is contributing financially. A mechanic and aspiring actor, Matt may not be in a position to fully support Jasmine and their child. Meanwhile, Jasmine's recent claim that Gino brought her to America to be his money maker has raised further eyebrows. Her ominous declaration, "He'll prove it in court," suggests ongoing legal drama is looming. Adding to the complex web is Jasmine's situation with her 2 children in Panama. She allegedly believed Gino had included them on her K-1 visa application, which he had not. Bringing them to the U.S. now requires starting new immigration paperwork, something Gino previously said he would handle. But with their marriage in limbo, this plan appears to be on hold. Jasmine has stated she would return to Panama if she cannot reunite with her kids in the U.S., though Gino is unlikely to remain involved in that process. Recently, Jasmine shared a rare update that painted Matt in a more positive light. She posted on Instagram that, for the first time, she allowed Matt to care for baby Matilda overnight. Praising his performance, Jasmine joked that she now highly recommends him as a night shift doula. After sleeping nearly 10 uninterrupted hours, Jasmine admitted she hadn't realized how much rest she truly needed. Jasmine and Matt met at the gym, where she confided in him about her lack of intimacy with Gino. What began as a no-strings-attached arrangement led to an unplanned pregnancy. Matt initially feared fatherhood, claiming he wasn't ready for children or marriage. Jasmine, wary of his commitment, had been hesitant to let him take on parenting responsibilities. She has followed strict newborn care rules, such as a no-crying policy and meticulous feeding routines. Yet, after Matt successfully managed Matilda's night care, Jasmine's trust in him appears to be growing. Though Jasmine has taken a break from reality TV to focus on motherhood, her complex relationship history continues to unfold publicly. With Jasmine still married to Gino and raising a child with Matt, the legal and financial implications remain unresolved. As the story evolves, fans will be watching closely to see whether Gino cuts ties or is dragged into further drama by his estranged wife. Either way, it's clear the saga is far from over. After briefly returning to the United States, David Toborowski from 90 Day Fiancé has expressed his longing for something from Thailand. David and Annie Suwin exchanged vows in November 2017, and they decided to undergo IVF treatment to conceive a baby in 2024. Annie became pregnant successfully in July of that year. By December 2024, the couple relocated to Thailand to ensure their baby would have dual citizenship in both Thailand and the United States. Their daughter, Minthaira, was born on March 11, 2025, and by April, she had obtained U.S. citizenship. Recently, David had to make a temporary trip back to Arizona, U.S., to attend to some pressing matters. However, being away from his wife and daughter has been an emotionally challenging experience for him. Sharing pictures of his daughter, Minthaira, enjoying her first trip to the beach, David expressed his longing to be there for such special moments. He promised to make it up to her when he returned to Thailand next week. David wrote, "It is an empty feeling that I can be there with her for this little milestones. All I know is when I get back next week we will make up for it." He concluded his message with heartfelt words for his daughter, saying, "Until then, I miss you, my little girl, and of course Annie so much." David has always cherished his life in Thailand. It was in this country that he crossed paths with Annie for the first time at a bar. Despite relocating to the U.S. to tie the knot, they have made frequent visits back to Thailand as they have a strong emotional attachment to the place. They have been living there since December 2024, so it is not unsurprising that David is feeling homesick during his short visit to the U.S. Without his wife and daughter with him, he feels out of place. It seems that David no longer feels a sense of belonging in America and yearns for the peace and love of Thailand, where his family resides. Seeing his daughter revel in simple pleasures like her first trip to the beach likely stirred up feelings of being left out and emotionally distant. While David appreciates his life in America, his priorities have shifted with the arrival of his daughter. His main priority now is being there for his wife and child, regardless of whether they are in Thailand or the U.S.